Oh, hello, everyone. I was just reading a really good article in the Bulletin of the Atomic Scientists that came out today. It's entitled Humans Should Teach AI How to Avoid Nuclear War While They Still Can. And this is huge. And it uses the example from the movie War Games, where the computer was trying to start a nuclear war, and they taught the computers simulate various scenarios to show that the only way to win a nuclear war is not to have one at all. In other words, it's unwinnable. This is as we use more and more AI to help decision support. The folks in charge of nuclear deterrence in the various countries, they need to be able to do this because, again, AI systems are only as good as what's been taught to them. Now, traditionally, and Daniel Ellsberg's writing also confirms that, planners tend to underestimate the effect of a nuclear war. They kind of minimize the impact of it. And they also come up with this myth fantasies, wishful thinking, magical thinking, whatever you want to call it, that says, yes, we can win a nuclear war if we fire first, and let's say, let's get some missiles into right on the border with Russia, take out their dead hand system, take out the Kremlin, and then we've won. Or vice versa. Oh, yeah, let's park some missiles in Cuba and let's or submarine just outside of Chesapeake Bay, and let's take out the American command and control system, and we won. On the other side, no, you have not won. I know the British submarines for sure have a letter from the prime minister. I'm sure the American ones have one from the president, and some of the Russians and Chinese that say, well, if you lose contact with the mainland, you can't find anybody to talk to, assume we have a nuclear war going on, and these are your targets. So all the nuclear missile submarines would kind of go looking for that. Bombers would be the same thing. Oh, gee, can't, there's no contact back home. That must mean there's a nuclear war going on. Even the missile silo crews, I'm sure there's probably some secret command centers that everybody has, or airborne command centers that will survive and will be able to launch a retaliatory strike, which means you can't win. And the idea is, of course, you have to define what constitutes winning a nuclear war. Is Curtis LeMay, so as long as there's only one Russian and two Americans left alive, we won. I don't call that winning. Or is it that basically your civilization has not collapsed? You've basically neutralized most of the missiles, and your casualties are in this in the millions, not hundreds of millions, tens of millions, or stuff like that. What is defined as a victory? As far as I'm concerned, victories, nobody dies. We don't have one of these things at all. Nuclear war is unwinnable. So I would teach our computers that nuclear war is unwinnable. So when people are asking, what should we do, computer? They say, do nothing, de escalate, talk to the other side. Let's all back away from the cliff because this is going to kill 360 million people in the first couple of weeks and maybe a couple of billion over the next year or more if you believe the really worst case nuclear winter scenarios as opposed to a more of a nuclear fall, which are more what I believe in, which is like 2 billion. Still, 2 billion is huge. A quarter of the population of the Earth dead in a year. The Northern Hemisphere devastated. Civilization brought to its knees. That's not winning. There's no way you can win this. So, yeah, we need to teach our computers not to fight a nuclear war, not to recommend a nuclear war. We need to teach our AI systems the consequences of a nuclear war. And actually, I would err on the worst case scenario and say, yeah, 5 billion dead from nuclear winter. Just to make sure the computer understands that this is not a good idea. So please comment below, subscribe, and like. Bye for